Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade. 1, 2, 5.
Please, sir.
3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
If there's one thing that you can get from all of this Wu-Tang clap stuff is it really shows you
who's who and
how people really are. You know what I mean? Like
who I really am.
Well, no, like in the South, everybody.
Not that.
No, I'm not. No,
we're not. Okay.
No, it's too early.
We all want to be somebody.
We do. You can't deny that. But no, it's just one of those things where, in the South, we like to say, oh, bless your heart. And people say, well, that's just a polite way of you, talking down to me or calling me names or whatever.
Yes.
Not all of it. Not
Most
all
of the time.
it. Sometimes.
Yeah.
But no, you start to really see people for people, or who they are, who they really are.
Who they really are.
When you have kind of a national or even a global scare.
Right, one that, may or may not be completely manufactured by the media, but
that's
I
another
digress.
Story. So, police in Toledo, Ohio, said Tuesday on Twitter that callers are, quote, tying up 911 to snitch on social distancing violators.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, apparently people are tattling. 911, what's your emergency?
There's somebody without a mask right outside of my window.
I'm sorry?
Somebody is not wearing a mask outside of my window.
Why are they outside of your window?
They're outside! And they're not wearing a mask.
Is this a real do you have a real emergency? Is somebody...
There are people outside, and they're not wearing masks.
Oh, don't worry. We'll send somebody right out. Thank you.
Thank you.
They're not social distancing themselves. This is the stuff that happens.
They're touching each other.
They're walking with a smile.
I can see it because they don't have a mask.
This is a tweet from the Toledo police. If you have a concern about people not social distancing at bars or restaurants, please call the Lucas County Health Department, and they supplied the number and the extension. Then followed up the tweet with, citizens, we are posting this because we are tying up. Oh, because people are tying up the 911 lines to report others who are not socially distancing.
Yes.
Our goal is to provide the appropriate number of people to call instead of them calling 911.
Yeah. After this, people did reply.
Oh.
With such wonderful things as like, please don't waste my tax dollars calling the police, Karen. Just stay inside your home in fear, clutching your pearls, and watch your MSNBC and CNN triggering you into an early grave. Okay, thanks.
See, that was kind of the premise of where I was heading.
Yeah.
Is you start to realize just how many Karens
there
are
really
floating around us.
There's so many Karens and Richards. Yeah, remember, there's also Richards.
See, another response to that was state police. Who do you call if you have concerns about the people you're calling? WTH.
Who are you going to call?
Ghostbusters?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, just making sure, because you never know these days.
Yep.
People, needless to say, we're just ripping them a new one.
And I completely understand and agree.
This This is supposed to be America, where your personal freedoms and liberties are at the forefront of that literal cornerstone.
Yes.
Of the founding of our country.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, this is America. Don't catch you slipping up.
I just left.
I know you're not going to go there.
I just
That's
left
fine.
the door open. I just, go ahead. No, you
No,
go
it's
right
I'm
on.
good.
Just go ahead.
I'm all right.
Do your thing.
Thank you.
But really, you have nothing better to do with your time than to go and tattle. And we have other stories in this that will dovetail with this very well.
Sure.
But you're going to sit here and tattle on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're not wearing a mask. They're not staying 6 feet apart. Mm-hmm. What does it bother you?
Yeah, no, it doesn't bother me at all.
I don't understand.
It doesn't bother me at all.
It doesn't bother me at all either. But
I don't care at all.
I don't.
I have no cares.
I literally could not care less. Could not.
Could not?
Not even a little bit.
Not even a little bit.
All my care is gone. See, it's
you wiped your cares away.
No, well, yeah. Well, no. So here's the damnedest thing. So I woke up this morning and I'm getting ready for work. Mm-hmm. And I'm groggy and everything. I got the coffee pot going. I'm getting dressed. I've got, putting on deodorant.
Sure.
Getting all my junk together. And I realize as I'm walking out, I completely forgot to bring my give a damn. Completely forgot.
Man.
And you know what?
I leave it on the counter all the time.
I do too. Well, so I get home and I'm like, you know what? My give a damn. I left it right here in the house. I need to get this.
Yeah.
Couldn't find it anywhere. Apparently, I'm out of give a damn.
You have lost your give a damn?
I'm completely out. I need to go. I need to order it like you need to order coffee.
Yeah, you do. And you definitely need to order some coffee.
I need to order more. I need to get it from Amazon or something. I need to find out
Amazon.
Amazon has my give a damn.
Oh, your give a damn. I thought you were saying Amazon for your coffee. I was about to know.
No.
Blasphemes.
I'm sure you can get give a damn somewhere on
Yes.
Amazon. Amazon sells everything.
Yes. They
sell pets for crying out loud.
I know Spencer's has give a damn.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
Huh? But yeah, I am fresh out, and I'm telling you, it's like trying to find toilet paper or paper towels. I cannot find give a damn anywhere.
It's crazy. I couldn't find it. So I went and tried to look for it.
Oh, you did?
I did. Because I've been out for about 2 months now.
Yeah.
So
really?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
I know, and it's just.
How are you getting by without
the giving a dams?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. It's just 2 months, and so I went and looked.
Well, kudos to you, by the way.
Walmart. Thank
for
you.
being strong like this.
Thank
Because
you.
I would have broken after. I would have been robbing people at that point after about.
It's like I really just don't give a damn.
I would be robbing people for their give a damn. I'd be like, please, I need some give a damn.
You'd be $20 same as downtown, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Anyway, but no. So I was looking for it. Mm-hmm. I tried to look for my give a damn.
Yeah. Any luck? Not even a little bit?
I went to the Walmarts. Okay. I went to the Walgreens.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the CVS's.
Uh-huh.
I even went to the dollar store.
What about Target? Did you go to Target?
There's no Target up here.
Oh, not up here.
No, I don't drive all the way. No, I'm not going to go all the way to Raleigh just for a Target.
Oh, okay.
I really don't give that much of a damn. No. Nay, sir. Nay.
It's too far to drive.
It's too far. It's too much money. It's too much time.
But
I digress. I looked. Nowhere to be found.
It is a shortage. I mean,
there's
a lot of
so many things.
Yeah, there is. I was going to say, there's so many shortages on so many things.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to the Wuhan clap, it's just there's nothing out there now, and I don't know when I'm going to find mine. I'm looking. What I'm looking to do, honestly, is I'm gonna look through the interwebs and see about finding some give a damn seeds, so maybe I can plant my own. Start being independent and maintaining and having my own give a damn crop. That way, I can have all of the give a damns that everything I could possibly need will be at my disposal then, and I can regulate it and maintain it instead of being a slave to
the pharmaceutical companies.
Yes.
And the give a damns.
Yes.
Oh, gosh, I'll tell you what. Peekapoo really spouts it out right there.
Yeah, he does.
He's got it right there on the memes.
On the
Twitters. It says, I'm all out of F's to give, but here's a rat's ass.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
See,
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate
See?
that. You're getting a like and a retweet on that.
Playing along, we appreciate that.
Good man.
That's what happens, though. Like I said, thanks to, there's so many Karens and everything just suddenly becoming more evident thanks to the Wuhan clap.
So,
just saying.
quiet guy in the back. A cigar and a glass of whiskey by the fire on the patio. And I came to realize it didn't really matter that I didn't have any. Give a damn.
Yeah, but it's also the end of your day.
Yeah, see, at the end of the day, you don't really need to give a damn.
I realized I was completely out of give a damn first thing in the morning. We're talking 5:30 in the morning, and that's not the time that you want to find out that your
give a damn is gone.
Give a damn is gone.
You should have figured that out the night before, and at least then you'd be prepared.
Yeah,
sort of.
Yeah,
maybe
it's like finding out your get up and go kind of got up and went. That's exactly how it was.
That is.
I don't know, but that darn Wuhan virus, man.
Wait, hold on. Did you just call Wuhan virus?
Yeah, I did. It was a slip.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know about the new resolution.
There's always a resolution.
There's a new resolution. You don't know.
Of course.
Come on, you don't know about the new resolution?
That involves the Wuhan virus and the Wu-Tang clap.
Yeah, that thing.
All that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
No. Yeah. Yes. Well, let me tell you.
Don't tell me they're legislating it out of existence.
Wow,
there's a resolution.
You really caught on, didn't
There's
you?
a resolution they put out there and said, nope, you can't. The virus is completely gone now. We're just writing it out of existence.
Oh no, they didn't do that much. But
they resolved it to be gone.
But Kamala Harris and other Democrats introduced a resolution to condemn the terms Chinese virus and Wuhan virus.
I'm sorry, you introduced a resolution.
Yes, introduced a resolution
to say that a word is a bad word.
Yes, it's a bad
or
term.
A bad phrase.
Bad term.
Because that's what you were voted in to do.
Yes.
Was to introduce resolutions
about words.
Yeah, to tell people how to speak.
Right.
Huh.
Senator Kamala Harris, California, and a group of other Democrat senators introduced a bill calling for the condemnation of the use of the terms such as the Chinese virus or Wuhan virus to describe the Wu-Tang clap.
And why would that be exactly?
The resolution ties use to such terms as an act of violence or discrimination carried out against the Asian Americans over the past several months. By the way, can I ask one question?
Probably the same question I have, but go ahead.
Question. No, this is maybe we might be on the same page. I don't know. Asian American.
Mm-hmm.
Are you American?
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no? Hyphenated Americanism is what causes so much strife in our country because we decide to do that. So Asian American, no. Are they citizens? Yes. Then they're Americans. That is it.
Yeah, I was part of that too, but no.
That is all.
You
were going against the violence and discrimination, words or violence thing.
Well, no, I was going to take it a slight step further.
Mm-hmm.
Is they're saying it's the violence and discrimination carried out against Asian Americans. One, I would like to know how many
have been carried out.
How many? Yeah, I have not seen anything in the news about Asians being targeted.
Right.
Or Asian Americans. I haven't seen that. Okay.
Asian American. I knew that'd get you.
I love that.
We need to do that version of it. That'd be good.
Mexican American. Okay. No, so
they have wives named Becky and a brother named Jeff.
Oh, we're gonna have to play that before the week's out. You know that.
Yes.
Okay. But no, so most people, almost all people, with the exception of the fringe people who tend to be able to get onto the airwaves,
Right.
are of normal understanding that when you say the Chinese virus or the Wuhan virus, you're referring to the location it comes from, and they're not going to look at their Asian American, and I hate using that way too, but it's the only way I can make it clear, their Asian American friend, Tony or Jim or whatever the hell his name is, from anywhere, Korea or anything else.
Yeah.
And they're not associating the two.
Right.
They're not going to look at him and go, well, do you have... There might be
Well,
jokes.
Peter Kim over there is an
Yeah.
Asian American.
Yeah.
And he brought the Wu-Tang clap over here with him.
Lee Pong is not, he serves me dinner all the time. And that restaurant, I like his food, but by God, stop it.
No, it's not good.
So a resolution.
Yeah, the resolution, calls on all public officials to condemn and denounce anti-Asian sentiment in any form, and condemns all manifestations of expressions of racism, xenophobia, discrimination, and anti-Asian American sentiment, scapegoating, and ethnic or religious intolerance. Does that include Christianity?
No, it does not.
Oh.
It never. That should be always... Like, there should be an asterisk next to a religious...
Not including Christians.
And then, not including Christian. Again, to refer to it as a Chinese virus because it came from China. Or the Wuhan virus because more specifically it came from the Wuhan province in China. This is not racial. It's not xenophobic.
There's
no discrimination. When did adjectives become discrimination?
I don't know, but if we could pronounce the facility in which this place came from in Wuhan, we would call it
whatever
the
that
virus
is.
From that area, from that institute. Oh wait, guess what? It's called the Wuhan Institute.
Jingmong Pong or something like that. Yeah, no, whatever
it's called the Wuhan Institute of Virology.
Oh, good.
So guess what? It's the Wuhan virus.
And forget again the fact that the elected officials who are supposed to be serving us have nothing better to do with their time.
Sure.
Than to pass resolutions to tell us that we can't say things anymore.
But Dylan, Shy Boy and IA is letting us know that AOC says it's happening so bad that no one is getting Chinese takeout.
That's a lie.
That is a lie. That's a lie of the devil. That was the only places that were still open was Chinese takeout for a while.
They're like, screw you. We're going to stay open.
You come take out anyway. You no stay.
Don't worry, we no kill your cat.
You go home now.
Because I girlfriend's mom and their daughters had Chinese like a couple weeks ago.
That just proves that
it
they don't see the skin color.
Stop it.
They don't see the discrimination.
No, but again, we have to, because again, everything in America is completely handled, completely taken care of. Everything is perfect now, to the extent that this is the kind of crap now that they have to bide their time with.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's taken care of, right? The world is, the nation, forget the world, the nation is running perfectly smoothly.
True.
It is just crackerjack.
Mm-hmm.
And
so great.
Oh,
good stuff. We are such on a high horse here.
Boy, howdy.
And no, I don't mean Sarah Jessica Parker. That we're riding high, buddy. Riding high.
The whole thing is just so stupid. And
this is all we have to worry about is how we pronounce words and what they mean.
Yeah. So Harris's resolution points out that Robert Redfield, the director of the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, agreed that the use of the term Chinese coronavirus was wrong and inappropriate.
I thought was it Redford? Redford was dead, wasn't he? I thought that was an actor.
This is Robert Redfield.
Redfield. Oh.
Yeah, different guy.
Oh. Well, I thought he was.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, different. It was the wrong guy.
Sadness.
It was not Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid.
Thank you. Thank you.
Actually, I don't think he was in that movie.
He wasn't, but it doesn't
Paul
matter.
Newman and somebody else.
Somebody else.
No, it was
Could
not
have.
Redford. It wasn't Redford. I'm sorry.
No. Sweats over on the Twitter. You guys are expecting politicians to use logic. That was your first mistake.
Oh, no.
No, just stop right there, buddy.
I didn't expect them to. It just, you know what?
Once again, the give a damn is gone. So
Yeah.
we don't expect any good thing.
I kind of would like to think though, but I guess not. I just kind of fall into it.
Yeah. Well, it's the habit of expecting
We hope
people to be
decent.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, to be decent people, to have a smidgen of a concern for everyone else and the people around them, and not just.
And then we remember that they're politicians, which is a combination of two different, very different words. Poly, meaning many, and titians, which are blood-sucking insects. So I forget these things.
Yeah.
That's both Greek and Roman put together, which is why it doesn't match very well.
Yeah.
Big Farmer Steve over on the Twitter says, sorry about the delay on Give a Damn.
Okay.
It's a compound product, and we've been having raw material supply.
See, I knew it. We knew it.
Issues lately. It's I'll make sure to alert you when we get in. We get any in. Until then, you could try Fuck It All, and that's FUKITALL.
Oh, I've heard about that.
Yeah. Or even Cram It All. However, that's a rectal suppository.
I'm not a fan. I'm
not a fan of that.
I'm
no.
not a fan of
The last time that was an enema.
Yeah,
and I didn't like that either.
I've never had that
Not a good
done. However, I've heard really, really good things about Cram It All.
Yeah. It's quick.
I won't do the Fuck It All because, unfortunately, I think that's
it was Robert Redford.
Well, was it?
Yeah. We have. Yes, good job, buddy.
It's been so long since I saw that movie, but I had a feeling. Even after I said no, I'm like, that's not right. It is Robert Redford and Paul Newman.
Stop
Anyway,
guessing yourself. Yeah, the
I
Cram It
know.
All, yeah.
The moment I second guess myself, it's over. But no, no. The reason I don't do the Fuck It All is because it's. I believe that's one of the things that killed Robin Williams, and so
Yeah, it was.
because he
Definitely was.
He actually mentioned it a couple times in some of his stand up, and so and then he turns up dead, and so I
just want to stay away from it.
I
It may just be coincidental.
You know, it's like the what's the junk that killed Michael Jackson? No, not sodium propofol. What am I thinking of?
I don't know.
I don't know. Remember the sleeping stuff that everybody's
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
I don't know sodium propofol.
I don't know what that is.
I do, and it's not right.
That's not it.
But anyway, I
And that's definitely not what killed him. He didn't oversleep.
no, it wasn't oversleeping. It's just a powerful narcotic that killed him.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It was a mix.
it's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
My point is this whole thing is stupid.
Yeah. Obviously.
This disease, this virus hasn't killed any more people than the flu,
Actually, it's killed less still.
even worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to turn around and, you know, even the Spanish flu of 1918
Yeah.
was still worse.
A lot worse.
A lot worse.
A lot worse.
And the world didn't end.
Nope. Nobody. No, it didn't die. It didn't die. But you know what also never dies?
Coffee.
Yes. That's exactly where I was going.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I'm thirsty.
it's about that time. Mm-hmm. American Pride Roasters is where you go to get the coffee that never dies.
Historically great coffee over at American Pride Roasters. If you haven't tried it, then you're doing something wrong. Well, let me put it this way. If you like coffee and you've never tried APR coffee and you're listening to Mojo 50 Radio, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. If you haven't at least tried it.
You're doing it wrong. Give them a try. It is truly, historically great coffee. I don't know how he puts the flavors in them, but however he does it,
Magic.
it is complete and utter magic.
The man is a coffee wizard.
He is a magician.
He has a top hat with a pointy hat, and he waves it
Willy
over there.
Wonka and the Coffee Factory.
Yeah.
All over here. And that's not...
He's got a bunch of...
And I'm not talking about the new one where he looks like a pedophile with dental issues. I mean the
veneers. Yeah.
Ugh.
God.
Dang you,
No,
Johnny.
that was
Johnny Depp, what did you do?
That was not a highlight of his career. But anyway,
Really not.
AmericanPrideRoasters.com. Check them out today. I promise you, you will not be sorry. AmericanPrideRoasters.com. Guys, so much more on the other side. Don't go anywhere. We will be right back.
Yeah, I accidentally killed one. I'm gonna find it, man.
Wah, 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 wah.
That one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna start here. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
God.
This is what happens if you don't plan it out. I'm gonna take
I
control.
did plan it out. I said
I'm going to take control.
Okay, why is this
I don't know.
on this?
I don't know.
I mean, I get the whole libertarian thing, but holy crap, dude.
That's yeah.
You get it though?
Yeah.
Higher
Standards.
Get it?
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
Propofol. I knew it was close.
But you put sodium in front of it. Behold the field in which I grow my fucks.
Did I tell you what I got some of the guys at work doing that?
Did you really?
I did. And you would.
Awesome.
The guy we were talking about earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he fell right for it. Him and two other dudes. I'm sitting there and I was like, they were talking about something and I'm like, what, if you look right out over there, see that spot by that fence over there? And they're like,
yeah.
craning their neck and everything. And I said, yeah, that's where my give a damn's growing. And you see, nothing's growing right there.
Nothing's there.
Completely empty. And they went, you suck. And I'm like, ha ha ha, you looked. Dumbass. Moron.
So good.
Wow. Burning hot Legos.
All right. Before we get there, we'll be right back. Hold on.
I think it's time to blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
Oh my goodness. Kevin Hudgens over on MeWe. Dude, this is probably the greatest commercial. I don't think DM over, but
He would never
too
take it.
much. He would
never take it.
He would laugh at it, think it's great, but I think it's gold. Kevin Hutchins is over on me. We irrigate that nasty colon with a steaming hot cup of APR's Java Lava's Colonic Cleansing Coffee. Blow it out your ass with APR coffee.
You know what?
That's good.
I believe you deserve this.
Well done.
Yes.
Well done. And then the
Good
part
job.
that gets me though is this last one he sent where I would walk over burning hot Legos for a cup of APR coffee.
That is wow.
I would go to
That's dedication.
A lot. I would go to that too. And you realize that it's plastic.
Right.
So
But
if they're burning, that means they're in liquid form.
What
by
if
this
they're
point,
metal?
and they're sticking to your foot?
What if they're metal? Ugh. What if they're metal Legos?
I've never seen a metal Lego.
Yeah, they have them.
Do they?
People make them.
I haven't seen them. Mm-hmm. No, I'm thinking of just a regular, because just a regular Lego in and of itself is.
But he's talking about the sharpness of a Lego.
Aggressive against your foot.
Yeah, it feels like you've literally spiked your foot with a cat trip.
Yeah, so could imagine a flaming burning one.
Oh.
On fire and melting, and then it sticks to the bottom of your foot.
Yeah, no.
So.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
Nah, you're fine.
I was just trying to walk myself away from the pain of stepping on a Lego.
Work it back.
That's a PTSD.
Have a sip of your coffee. Just work it back. It's all good.
That's PTSD right there.
Yeah, it is.
For sure.
By the way, welcome back, everybody. This is Defenders Live, DOAEshow.com, DOAEshow.com. Over here on the Mojo 50 Radio, which is live right now on iHeartRadio. If you're listening to the podcast, I'm sorry, but 9 p.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday, that's where we are on iHeartRadio live. You can also find us playing video live on the YouTubes, the Facebooks, Mojo TV now, back again. Also, we have the Twitters and all the rest of it. Follow us at DOAE Show. That's at DOAE Show or Defenders Live, depending upon where you go. And always use the hashtag #ArmYourselves. Arm yourselves to communicate with us, and we will get back to you.
Because that's how we do.
Priceless 6 over on the Twitter says, your live studio audience was much better than that poor excuse for clapping. Well, it was a slow clap, okay?
Are you having a stroke?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. It was slow. It was intentionally slow. Anyway. So getting back to the news, Alan Dershowitz, liberal Democrat
douchebag.
Yeah, liberal Democrat lawyer and civil liberties advocate and Harvard Law School emeritus professor, says that the state has a right to plunge a needle into your arm and force vaccination scenarios if necessary.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, yes, he did.
No, I'm saying no, you don't have a right to do that. You don't.
No, there is no right there.
There's no rights that you can't force somebody to do something. What happened to if you can force? Here's what my question, and I'm probably stealing thunder way out this early, but I'm going to. If the state has the right to force somebody, to plunge a needle into your arm and forcibly vaccinate citizens, what happened to my body, my decision? Like how does that work then when you start talking about abortion?
Yeah, because if I can stab you in the arm with some sort of vaccination, I could also stab you in the arm with, anything.
Well, but I'm just saying, that how come when it comes to an abortion, when a pregnant woman sits there and goes, I don't want this child anymore, I can kill it, it's my body, my decision, but literally that is the only spot that you have that say in.
And that
only creature.
And that's the only spot that actually doesn't apply to that. That's the only spot that you eventually have that say, but you shouldn't.
Yeah.
And also the only time in which it doesn't actually apply because it's not your body.
Yeah.
It's another body, another person. Just because it's growing inside of your body doesn't mean that it's yours.
Yeah, I just wonder about that, Mr. Dershowitz.
Yeah, just the Dershowitz.
Douchewitz. Alan Douchewitz.
Alan Douchewitz.
So, anyway, enlighten me.
Yeah.
How is...
I think I'm just going to start calling him Auschwitz.
They might as well at this point. I mean, because that's kind of what they did.
Yep. During the discussion with Jason Goodman, Auschwitz, who defended President Donald Trump during his Senate impeachment trial, said that the U.S. Constitution permits the government to forcibly vaccinate its citizens in an effort to stop the spread of a contagion.
Where is that?
Where does it say that?
Where does it say that?
Where?
Exactly. Where in the Constitution does it say that the government has the right to vaccinate?
I don't know, but Goodman...
Forcibly vaccinate.
Yeah, Goodman, who's the host of the web series Crowdsource the Truth, asked Auschwitz which of the Constitution, where in the Constitution it says that the government can forcibly vaccinate a person.
Good thing we're thinking in the same lines.
And I quote, "Let me be clear. You have no constitutional right to endanger the public and spread the disease. Even if you disagree, you have no right to not be vaccinated. You have no right to not wear a mask, and you have no right to open up your business."
Oh, no.
This from Auschwitz.
You have no right to try and force us to wear a mask or be vaccinated or not
stopping us from opening our business.
Yeah, you don't have the right.
You as the government have no.
So
I don't think he understands. Like, the entire point of the Constitution was to tell the government this is what you cannot touch.
Yeah,
everything else is the people's.
Here's what he's doing out of this. He's leaving out one little thing. When he says you have no right to refuse the vaccination, you have no right to be able to do this, you have no right to do that. He's forgetting to say that, like, we all.
Yeah.
Because I do not have a right to force you to vaccinate. I do not have a right to force you to wear a mask. You do not have a right to force me to not open my business.
Right. All of those things.
Neither one of us have that right.
Correct.
So just to say that on the one hand, play the one side, well, you don't have a right. Yeah, you don't either there, dude.
Yeah. You have no legal ability, right, or verification
I'm
to
telling
do that.
you that the stuff that's going down, the way these people are acting, is starting to piss a lot of people off.
Right.
And rightfully and justifiably so. It's...
Yeah. He continued, though, saying,
Oh, good. Because we
But-
haven't heard enough.
but if you refuse to be vaccinated for contagious disease, the state has the power to literally take you to a doctor's office
Nope.
and plunge a needle into your arm.
Nope.
You have no right to refuse to be vaccinated against a contagious disease,
Oh, no.
Auschwitz added.
Oh.
Quote, public health, the power, police power of the Constitution gives the state the power to compel that. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. To protect the general welfare does not mean and does not give policing power to the federal government or to the state government.
No. Here's a little thing. It's called personal accountability and personal responsibility.
Right.
If there is a disease or a virus or something going around out
Right.
there, then you are responsible for
To take-
taking care of
You and your family.
You want to wear a mask because you might, even forget the possibility. Let's say you don't have a compromised immune system and it's not a big deal and you just don't want to get sick. Then you do for you.
Right.
If I choose to walk around here and not have a mask on or not do anything and I choose to get sick, then that's on me. And you can't sit here and say, well, you're spreading it. Well, if you're wearing the mask, if you're wearing the gloves, if you're doing all of this stuff that makes you feel safe, then what I do doesn't affect you because your stuff is supposed to protect you from what I may be having.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, I'm really going to piss you off with this next
Oh,
quote. Just listen to it all before you interject, because I know
Okay.
you're going to, and I know
Okay.
you're going to want to, okay?
All right. Okay.
All right. Auschwitz explained this in a whole bunch of parts of living in a democratic society.
Oh, God.
Quote, that's what a democracy is about. If the majority of the people agree and support that for public health measures, you have to be vaccinated. You have to be vaccinated. They should give you an alternative. The alternative is to live in your home, don't get vaccinated, but never ever leave your home or live in a bubble. But if you want to interact with other people, you cannot become a typhoid Mary. The Constitution doesn't give you the right to spread your illness to other people. Would you like to continue, sir?
I don't know if my brain can take it.
Do it.
Okay,
We're at the end. We're at the end. We're fine.
Okay.
We're
all
good.
right, home stretch. Go.
Home stretch.
Just-
Go.
Just rip
No,
the
that's
Band-Aid
it. It's all done. That's
Oh,
it.
thank
I'm
God.
saying it's all you. You're done.
Okay.
Go ahead. Let her rip.
We
Take it slow.
are not a democracy.
You're right.
We are a constitutionally represented republic. You moron. You're a lawyer.
Yes.
You're supposed to know this.
And a constitutional scholar.
No, you're not. No, he's not.
Yeah.
He can't be.
He is.
He can't be.
Just like Barack Obama.
No. I'm
Harvard
sorry.
Law.
I'm
Harvard
sorry.
Law. Constitutional scholar. Civil liberties advocate.
I can't say that he isn't.
Mm-hmm.
He absolutely is. And he's using what he knows to manipulate other people.
Right. He is using his knowledge to twist the truth.
Because nobody has has taken the time to study that.
Nobody no, in America? No. Heck no. What American actually studies, other than you guys,
Yeah.
what American truly looks at the Constitution and reads it, even every now and again,
Yeah, just as a refresher, just to see what's said. Nobody.
just to make sure?
Very few people do that.
No.
If the majority of the people agree and support that, then for the public health measures, you should be vaccinated.
No, that's
you
what's...
have to be vaccinated. No.
If the majority of people agreed to behead half of Congress, then you would be okay with that, right?
Well, you would have to be by that logic
Yes.
because this is a democracy.
If they agreed
Oh,
to
but
go
wait.
ahead... No. If they agreed to put up guillotines and kill every lawyer... Every lawyer in America. You'd be okay with that, right, Alan Dershowitz?
It kind of would have to be.
Right, Mr. Auschwitz? Because it's the will of the public and the will of the masses.
And it's a democracy.
That is what democracy is. Democracy is the will of the masses. It is groupthink at its worst. It is the worst idea and understanding of truth and honesty known to man. It is literally passing off your own thought processes, your own life, to the group, to the will of the people. You're allowing yourself to be absorbed into a greater majority, giving you absolutely no responsibility for anything that happens in your life.
Yeah. And I was just, and I knew I'd read this story once before. So about the Typhoid Mary.
Yeah.
And to use that example is such a crock of good junk.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. In case you weren't aware, let's see. Mary Malone was born in 1869 in Ireland and immigrated to the U.S. in 1884.
Yeah.
She had worked in a variety of domestic positions in wealthy families prior to settling in as a career as a cook. As a healthy carrier of salmonella, because she cooked.
She's a cook.
Yeah. That's how she got the name. It became synonymous with the spread of disease. Whereas many were affected due to her denying being ill. She was forced into quarantine on 2 separate occasions in North Brother Island for a total of 26 years and died alone without friends, having evidently found consolation in her religion, which gave her faith and loyalty. There was other things going on at the time. She wasn't the only one. Just saying. You can't force somebody to do something. What you do, and what you hope for, and this is why teaching children, raise a child up in the way he should go, and when he grows older, he will not stray from it. This is where you teach your child to have respect for people, respect for themselves, respect for everything else, and then people will then treat people like they want to be treated. It's kind of weird how all of that kind of goes together.
Yeah, I know, right?
You cannot force morality. You cannot force somebody to get vaccinated. You cannot force any of that stuff. He's absolutely right. There's nowhere in the Constitution you do not have the right to deny it. You know what? They also do not have the right to force it. Period.
Yeah.
And this is just oh my God, it makes my brain want to, my tumor is kicking me right now. Like really, really bad.
I knew it would.
And the worst part is people pay attention to this stuff. This is the stuff that people go, oh my goodness, they have the right. They have to tell us. So I think we're just going to have to go along without it. Blah, blah. No,
yes,
no.
Right. And yes, Mama Lee, that is what he's using. He's using a 1905 case in which the Supreme Court upheld the authority of the state to enforce compulsory vaccination laws. But that was a vaccination law that was put into place once again. And also, it was 1905. You have to look at who were the judges, who everything was going on, what they were trying to do, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah. No, you can't. I don't. I'm sorry. There's no constitutional thing. I understand. Like there is a line. Okay, it's like the people who have AIDS, who turn around and knowingly give the AIDS, intentionally go out with the intent to spread the AIDS. That you can force. That you can control. That is where you turn around and play your little power trip. Mm-hmm. On the regular masses,
yes,
folks who don't live in the 3 major cities that apparently run this country, the flyover states, regular people, yeah, you can't do that. You can't.
Yeah, exactly.
I promise. And they. What did he say? Because there was one of them. There was something that he had said. I was trying to look at it right now. Where he quoted, but if you refuse to be vaccinated for a contagious disease, the state has the power to literally take you to the doctor's office and plunge a needle in your arm. I promise you, if that ever happens, I will be dead before that happens. Before I make it to the doctor's office.
Probably.
No, this is not a probably. I'm telling you about right in front of everybody right now. If it ever came to that, where they decide they're going to drag me down to a doctor's office to stick a needle in my arm to give me something that I don't want, I promise you I will be dead before I get to the office. I guarantee it.
Right.
And I will be taking some people with me.
That kind of makes sense. Shy Boy in Iowa. I walk my dog while listening to your show to calm down.
What were you thinking?
I feel the at Dylan Lyles rage building at this time about these so-called government officials. Also,
Look, just so you're clear. Look, just so we're clear. There's a lot that I censor. There's a lot
so
I keep
much.
in here. Steven knows.
I'm
there's
so
a
surprised
lot.
that he was able to keep it calm as much as he has. It's good.
Well,
It's
again,
good.
I'm more afraid of your wife than anything. I'm not.
That's
getting
true.
in
If you do
trouble
wake
for
up the
waking
kid, you will. Yeah, that's
I'm
not a good idea.
No.
Adam W. Johnson over on the Twitters. They don't even have a vaccine for this yet. So why have we been talking about forcing people to get this non-existent vaccine for at least 3 months? Maybe we should start planning the FAA rules over flying cars while we're at it. Well, speaking of which, they did start planning the FAA rules for flying cars in the 1980s.
Funny you should say that. Now,
Funny that you said
here's my thing on it. Just since we want to talk about the vaccine of it, just for a second.
Oh.
There's a vaccine for the flu.
Yeah, there's also...
How does that working out for you?
There's also never been a vaccine for the common cold. And since this is a similar strain of the cold, you will never find a working vaccine. There is no vaccine.
Stop being.
This is a cold.
Stop being sheep. Please, God, stop being
Don't
sheep.
be this stupid. Speaking of which, Peekapool over on the Twitters. The power of the state compels you. The power of the state compels you. The power of the state compels you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
All I can see now is that priest with the squirt gun.
See, this is what happens when you trust the state with things. Thousands in Michiganians have been told to evacuate after 2 dams collapsed due to heavy rain.
Wow.
Yeah.
Michigan is getting like
Hit.
the short end of the stick.
A lot of ways.
First there's Flint,
Yeah.
and now this.
Yeah. ABC News reported that 2 breached dams caused by several days of rainfall and rising waters on Tuesday forced the evacuation of over 10,000 people in mid-Michigan, when their governor said one downtown could be, quote, under approximately 9 feet of water by morning.
That's a lot of water.
Yeah. This is what happens when you trust your state and local government without verifying. You see, dams these dams in particular were probably created over 100 years ago.
Yeah.
And dams are man-made objects, right?
Yeah.
Just like any object here on this earth, it corrodes over time, right?
Yeah. No way.
Dams aren't
They're not forever.
They're not forever.
They're not diamonds. They're not forever.
They do have tons of water pressing against them at all times, and normally they're made of concrete, which is similar to rock. And if a rock, you know what a rock does in water. Eventually, over time, it gets whittled away until it gets.
It doesn't swim.
Yeah, it doesn't swim. It drowns. It becomes sand.
Yes. Yeah.
Even the largest boulder with enough water pressure behind it will eventually become nothing.
Yeah. Yep.
That being said, you put a giant concrete barrier in front of water, and eventually the water will win unless you constantly upkeep the thing.
Yeah.
And they didn't do that.
See, the governor Gretchen Whitmer that's the governor.
This
from
is the
up there.
Whitmers?
Yes, it's the Whitmer.
The Whitmers again?
She is just
Loving it.
well. At least at this point, she's of being able to avoid the stepping in the proverbial poo that she's been doing lately. Where
Instead, she's stepping in water. But
now she's
just.
But that's what I'm saying. She's so worried
she's
about
just ankle deep now. I mean,
she's so worried about a virus, a cold, however you want to splice this. She's so worried about dictating the people that live in her state,
right,
that she has forgotten the primary point of her job, which is to protect the people of her state, which this would include is to make sure
and
that
to service them.
Yeah,
yeah, probably not in that way.
Not that way.
No.
But she's supposed to be able to take care of them. And part of taking care of them is making sure that the infrastructure, which you hear at every frickin' election.
We've got to get more money for the infrastructure.
This is infrastructure.
Yeah, this is.
And she was so worried about,
the roads and bridges.
arguing about this stupid thing that literally people are now without a home because of her and her negligence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Heifer need to go.
Oh, yeah. That's just kind of how it is. Going over all the Twitters. Quarantined AFK artist FKA rule number 5 jackhole. Hashtag trigger Dylan. Yes! It's the dumpster fire.
Yeah.
I probably need this then, don't I?
It's you probably need to get that.
There we go.
I don't know. It's one of those things. It's apparently me being angry. Angry Dylan makes people laugh for some reason.
Oh, yeah, well, it's just as good as Angry Doc almost.
No, I'm not as good as Angry.
No,
Doc.
but Angry Dylan is just as good to watch and listen to as Angry Doc. It really is.
I think I can kind of. I think the reason I would kind of get that is because, like with Doc,
yeah,
it never happened like often.
But it happened enough.
It happened, and when it happened,
it was great.
It was enough. It was like you don't always get dessert after dinner,
but this time.
But when you do get it, it does
really
happen.
good.
Sometimes, and when you get it, it's really nice to have.
It's delicious.
And so maybe that's why
that is
because you get Angry Doc, and it was.
So how about we end it on an update?
Did you see this?
Oh yeah. The
Queen Jackal over. Apparently, Michigan's give a dams are busted as well.
See, I see what you did there.
See, it's just spreading everywhere. Everyone is just losing their give a damn.
Yep, all over the place, just completely gone.
Gammons.
So let me tell you about an update.
Update me.
Update. Yep. So here's an update from the Harvard universities.
Oh, good.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you remember last month?
Because everything good comes out of Harvard.
Harvard.
You
remember last month the Harvard Harvard law professor Elizabeth Bartlett?
Oh, who doesn't know Elizabeth Bartlett?
Remember we talked about her. She made that whole headline, presumptive ban on homeschooling, did the whole thing, the risk of homeschooling, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
On Friday, in a follow-up interview with the Harvard Gazette.
Not the Gazette.
Bartlett doubled down on her anti-homeschooling stances, specifically citing that why she believes giving control of education back to the parents is such a terrible thing. Bartlett credited the recent growth of homeschooling to the growth and the conservative evangelical movement. She added the conservative Christians wanted the chance to bring the children up with their values and belief systems, and saw homeschooling as a way to escape from the secular education in public schools. The fact that many Christian homeschool their children is detrimental, Bartlett reasoned, because many homeschooling parents are extreme ideologues committed to raising their children with their belief system isolated from the societal influences.
Oh, darn.
Yeah.
So you mean to tell me that people are isolated from,
Bartlett then
bad,
bad science.
Well, no, yeah.
Bartlett went on to make sweeping stereotypes, generalizations of
did.
conservative Christians, suggesting that some people believe that black people are inferior to white people and other women should be subject to men and not educated for careers, but instead raised to serve their fathers first and then their husbands.
Hold on. You must be reading the Quran. That's in the Quran. That's not in the Christian Bible.
Nope, she's talking about Christians.
No. But I'm telling her, Bartlett, pumpkin, sweetheart,
Lady.
baby,
Sweets.
darling, peppermint patty. Listen, wrong. You're mixing your religions there, princess. If you read the Quran, you'll see stuff like black people are inferior to other people. You'll see that there are men are subjugating themselves above women.
So why don't you just sit down over there, Tootsie Pop, and
No. I mean, by all means, just you want to be equal and fair and be.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah,
even. Then
yeah, right.
Please go evenly. Go do your research before you start making these broad sweeping things and making yourself look like a giant ass.
Remember when you do broad sweeping accusations against anybody.
Yeah.
Normally, what it does, it makes you look like an ass. With that, folks, let's get to the bell counts for the day. Although we do know that it was terrible.
Yeah.
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with the bell count grade for the day for Wednesday, May 20th, 2020. Today we had 2 missed innuendo bells, 13 actual bells, giving us a D- for the day. Stay healthy, boys. Peace out, and good night, y'all.
That's what happens when we have a pastor on and nobody else does bells for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
It's okay. With that, guys, it's been a great show. Love you all. Stay safe out there. This has been Defenders Live, DOAEshow.com on Mojo50.com. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Bye, y'all.
Later.
That was wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good.
It could have been a lot better.